Hey y'all, this is Rayborn the Witch coming at you live from Inspiration 215, and I'm here today to give my water signs a full moon in Virgo reading for the end of February. So our full moon in Virgo is happening tomorrow on Saturday, and it's going to be a healing one. It's going to be a very powerful healing one. When I think about Virgo, I think about the hermit in the major arcana, and I think about the hermit going into the cave to seek enlightenment so that they can become a better healer and of service to others. They first need to go inside and do that work internally, and then they're able to shine their light outward to others. And I think about that specifically for my water signs because we are in this water season of Pisces. Pisces is bringing on the dreams, it's bringing on the feelings, it's bringing on a lot of emotions. And so with that, we have some deep internal work to do. And it's probably shedding light on the work that we still need to do in order to kind of continue on the path towards healing ourselves, which is a lifelong work, lifelong process. But as the moons change, our feelings and our goals change. And so it is about looking at what the reality of the situation is so that we can start to mend that on our way towards the new moon, which is where we manifest our new goals. So I'm going to start off with Angela Mary Magic's Moonbbmagicktarot deck to get us started. And this is going to be kind of the theme, the words, the messages that we are going to be kind of like interacting with underneath this full moon energy. So we're going to, of course, be using Mama Magic's Moonbbmagicktarot deck to guide us. So for my water signs, for my Pisces, my Cancer, and my Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising placements. And I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all of my subscribers on my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and joining this journey with me. And thank you for all of your comments. I would love to see more comments, so please don't hesitate to post. I always reply. Also, any kind of information that you would like about me and my services are linked in the description box below. So please reach out if you would like some more personal guidance. And as always, let's get into the reading. So we're going to start with our reading with getting a clear message for my water signs underneath this full moon. What kinds of energies are we working with? What are we going to be tapping into for my Pisces, my Cancer, and my Scorpios? What are some moon messages for us, please? So I'm going to go with these two cards. We have the Two of Blades in reverse, which is balance in the upright. And this is that, I think it's the waning crescent moon. I'll have to look it up, but I put the moon phase is back in the deck for extra guidance as well. So we have this imbalance happening right now, and this emotional waves of thing might be toppling us over a little bit. So I'm going to first find the card for this, because the other card that came out in reverse was the Five of Blades, which is trauma in the upright, and it's in reverse. And we have these scissors that are with a starfish, and we have this new moon. So cutting the attachments, cutting the strings that attach us and bind us to these traumatic experiences in our lives. If that's not a message for me, I don't know what is as a Cancer sun. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some clear messages for the water signs from her little guidebook, which gives us some extra clarity and some song messages to go with as well. I love song healing. It's so important and so powerful. I just stumbled upon my blog, which is called Tarot Playlists. So that is going to be linked as well so that you guys can have access to my journey through tarot and through music. And I love that this guidebook really goes on that journey as well. So the first card that comes up is the Two of Blades in reverse, which is the waning gibbous moon. And this is in reverse doubt. So having doubts, right? And the song is Breezin' by George Benson. Any song by George Benson is going to get us through and get us into a better mood, because his music is so powerful. But when we think about doubt, we need to breeze through those feelings. We can't just let them linger in our hearts and in our souls, because they are going to cause that imbalance and that doubt to face that clear direction that we need to have, right? We think about the Two of Blades in the upright, in the major, in the in a regular like Rider-Waite deck, it's a woman that has like two swords crossing her and she's blindfolded, so she can see internally as the Hermit does without having to take her blindfold off, because she's peering inward, and that's where we need to go, is inward. And we can't doubt what we see right now. We have to face it, as hard as it might be. The next card that we get for the Five of Blades in reverse is, we'll go to it. And we get, this is a new moon, and this is in reverse acceptance. So we are not doubting what we see, we are accepting it. And that is totally this full moon energy right now. So it's like celebrating reality, celebrating the reality of the experience, accepting it so that we can heal it is so, so, so powerful, potent, and important. And the song is Older by George Michael. If that's not a clear message for one of my Cancerian sisters, I don't know what is. But not only is she obsessed with George Michael, but my favorite boy cat in the world is named George Michael, and that's her cat, and he's my little Leo boyfriend. So shout out to George Michael, both of them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on with the Energy Oracle, and we are going to get some clear guidance. Now, I used this deck the other night, and I got clear answers on what to heal. So I'm going to allow this deck to also give my other water signs, my Cancer, my Pisces, and my Scorpio, some clear guidance and direction on what to focus on underneath this full moon. So we are clearing doubt and we are accepting things as they are. So what are some other energies that are going to come to help us with this journey, with these rituals that we are going to do under this full moon? So let's get some guidance for my water signs. Let us go. There's one. Let's get some more guidance for my water signs, please. There's another. And finally, one more card, please, Spirit. One more card for my water signs. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'll put these all in the upright really quick. So the first is appreciation. So the way that we clear doubt and we gain acceptance is by appreciating the past for the lessons that it taught us, for the ways that it's allowed our garden to flourish without realizing it. When I think about this, the 15, I think about the number 6, and I always now associate the number 6 with the 6 walls of the honeycomb, right? So the foundations, the kind of the house that you've kind of built is because of your trauma, but it's also because of the lessons that you've learned and the experiences that you've gained from those harder times, right? So we have this like layer of appreciation. So giving appreciation to our past so that we can bring in and accept our future is super important under this full moon energy. We have also another 6. 24 is another 6 here, and this is adjacent possibilities. We have so many different ways to go about doing things. We don't always have to stick to the ways that we've been doing things. So when I think about adjacent possibilities here, I'm thinking about the other doors that you haven't explored in your mind palace, in yourself and in your soul. And thinking about those doors as not being places that are going to lead you to scary things, but those doors might be leading you to the healing spaces that you need to go on and embark on. Now, when I think about adjacent possibilities and something that's just popping in my head is journeying, and journeying with intention and being in a meditative space where you can allow your mind to go. And so thinking about where your mind can actually go into your past to think about what you want to bring out of that towards the future. So thinking about the meditations that you might want to do in this healing experience underneath this full moon and letting the light kind of guide the way here is so important. And doing it different than you've done it before, and knowing that there's other ways and other routes to take. And the last card we get is a 45, which is a 9, which is also this healing experience for me. And this is like a man holding a heart. Now, when I think about the helpers of the man holding a heart, I think about not only this masculine energy that allows us and guides us and helps kind of like protect us in this experience, but also think about like some of those guides and those angels and those spirits that are also this more masculine energy that are here to help us and to love us and support us through this experience. So it's important to lean on maybe relatives that are alive and maybe relatives that have passed. Maybe you have a grandfather that has passed that's going to be there with you on this journey. Maybe you have a a real living relative at this moment in time that you can call on to assist you with this. But it's so important to remember that there are people here that have their hearts out to help you, and that they might be different than you would have expected. So I love that. Look at this Fabio though. Look at this Fabio with his little heart. Getting that sexy time on is essential as well. So definitely do that under this full moon. So now I'm going to get some color mage messages. The color mage is going to give us some added ingredients to our full moon ritual, some added ingredients here to help us underneath this full moon, to allow us to clear doubt and to accept things and to appreciate them. The other possibilities that we may have for the future, and allowing those more masculine energies to help and love us and support us through that journey as well. So let's get some other messages for my water signs, for these energies that are coming in for the full moon, for my Cancer, my Pisces, and my Scorpio, please. And we got one more here. Yes, thank you. Another one tried to flip out. I'm going to keep it. Oh no, that one's good. This deck kind of just got messed up a little bit. Whoa, all the things got messed up. Hold on. I'm going to put that back. Okay. So we've got 3 energies here to help us. And I'm going to put them in order of the way they came out. Okay. So when we have appreciation, we also got this card, which is Paradise, the 88, right? The cycles that have brought us back to cultivating heaven on earth, and the ways that our lessons have allowed us and have inspired us to create heaven on earth. Okay. So that is so important, I think. So that is like what you're building, is this like ethereal palace for yourself to do this ritual work. We also have the angels to guide us as well. And this is 56 Azure, which is an 11. And this is angelic communication. So you are going to be receiving angelic communication, or if you already communicate with the angels, bring them into this experience with you. Bring that heart, that man holding a heart. That's like Archangel Michael to me, right? And we have George Michael as the song message. So Archangel Michael is here to help and support us on that journey, okay? And bring in other angels that you know and have worked with on this quest towards accepting truth as it is and allowing yourself to clear your doubt. Another archangel that's super important to help you with that is Archangel Metatron. He is here to help you accept the reality of a situation, to stop crying about it, and to really understand that you've pulled yourself out of this mess many times before, and you will again. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, they're the warriors that are going to help you get through this and hold that heart for you to heal. And we have 86, which is New Age. And New Age is evolution. You are evolving from your past experiences by accepting and by appreciating. So you are really on your way to doing this deep and powerful work under this full moon energy in Virgo. So water signs, best of luck. I know that you are going to be able to get through this, and I know that you have a lot of support to help you.